Hello, people. Today I wanted to talk about faith, tying in some other things into that. New Age, magic, ritualism, um, anything that's not tied to God but still a magical practice, spiritual realm division, divinity, whatever you're doing. I've done it all in the past. I was very much into sorcery and all that. I've talked about that in the past. I've done all of it. Spent years collecting herbs, doing blood magic rituals and things. It was awful. I almost lost my life. I actually did die on the operating table at one point. Got super sick from being dirty and not taking care of my body and soul. And I did die on the operating table and had to come back. Now, also, that is not my first experience coming that close to death. I'm here for a reason. I've had so many times where my body shouldn't have come back because of the things I put it through. And I'm still here to this day. I didn't think I would make it to this year. Didn't think I'd still be here, but I'm here. And yeah, we want to give all our faith. We probably wouldn't use that word if you're practicing these things. Um, that your magic is going to work. You wouldn't put all this effort into collecting abundance of herbs, researching, writing spells if you didn't have personal faith it was going to work. Now that faith that you have isn't from God. So any type of spiritual divinity, magic that isn't from God is considered forbidden knowledge. Not that some people feel like you might get angered, like, well, why can't I know about this? Blah, blah, blah. Why is it forbidden? That makes it so much more tempting. We've heard about this since the beginning of Adam and Eve, with the temptation and all that. It really just comes to how much pain you've had in your life and when you're willing to see things in a different light because you can't take this anymore. It's very, very in depth. But you put so much faith into this magic that you think it's going to work. And because people don't understand, they say, well, why isn't the sky daddy God? Why can't he hear me? Why doesn't he do anything for me? Why, when I pray, nothing happens? Because you pray with no faith. Do you think maybe if you first started magic and you're skeptical, you don't know, and then you get deep into it and suddenly it becomes like your whole life, your practice, your business, and you have faith in that because you see results? Because you see results and these things doesn't mean that they're good for you. It doesn't mean that there's going to be peace or love at the end of the line, okay? But when we have all this pain and we go further and further down into the depths, why don't we give God that same opportunity? We've been through so much pain, we'll give a little bit of that faith to Him, the same faith that what we were doing was going to work. We trusted ourselves and our spiritual guides, whatever, to help us. You just don't give Jesus a chance because you can't see. If you know about the third eye, which I believe is demonic, but there's kind of a sense in it where it ties into your eyes can't see, but your spiritual heart, your soul, is blocked from seeing the light because you're letting literally all these tribes, these legions of demons into you. The more you practice, the more you pray to these deities that really aren't what you think they are. Trust me, they're not what you think they are. And even if they are, they're gonna hurt you in the end. And you can't sell your soul to the devil. You can't sell your soul to Lucifer, to any demon. And as time is running short, you still have a chance to get your salvation back. You still have a chance to get your name, have it remained in the book of life, so that you don't have to be here when everything falls, because the shoe is going to drop soon. You can call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever. I fully believe in the war about to happen. Perhaps China, Russia, probably China in my point of view, is going to tie into with how they're doing a very, very big UFO briefing on Wednesday, trying to get more information if any of you know about this. And I believe this all ties into the same thing about we having little limited time. And if you've seen my past video where I had that dream I described about the sun falling out of the sky, we're about to be hit with war, and yeah, people are going to be running, leaving their cars behind, grabbing their kids, trying to escape, being held captive by literal physical armies going to invade us. I've had dreams, visions. I fully 100% believe this. 100%. And that faith that things in this world are just going to continue to be like this. Yeah, the earth is in danger, things are dying, climate change. We can't fix what was already written. Literally in the Bible, it talks about these birth pains, these things are going to come to pass, and every single thing that was written in the Bible is happening. It's backed up by facts, science. Literally nobody, except those that are angry, can deny it anymore. And so why don't we give a little bit of faith to something other than these demons? You can't just get faith when your eyes are closed. You have to have that piece of your heart, that your soul, that is so damaged and broken that you're willing to give back this one chance to listen. And the only way that you can hear is through the Holy Spirit. Now, this Holy Spirit is like, it's hard to explain, but if you let it inside of you, if you pray and you let it inside of you, this is what opens up your eyes. This is what opens up your mind. So you take away that spiritual evil and negativity of the third eye, and you replace it with the peace and knowledge and clarity of God. And only till you do that, then you will understand what we're talking about. Many are called and few are chosen. You're called right now. You're called right now. But are you willing to be chosen in these last times? It won't be easy. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for anybody. But we can't keep crying to God when things get really bad and ask why? And then when He gives us a break or a sign, we just keep going and doing our own things again, whatever we want to do. And so that faith that we gave to Him, we're now using Him and going back on Him. People think, well, why doesn't He help me all the time? Well, think about it this way. He has feelings too, and if you're going to go asking a friend for help, and then you don't take their advice, and you're basically backstabbing them. Yet God said He will forgive you not 7 times, but 77 times. However many times, just He will forgive, but there's going to be a point where it's going to be too late. He has more patience and forgiveness than humans are capable of, than we are capable of giving out to people without being a walking doormat. And this is beautiful. And why don't we take advantage of this? Time is so short. If only you knew what we go through and the struggle we go through, and we know people think we're stupid. We know they're going to ridicule us and we might be prosecuted. We don't want to hate anymore. We don't want to be out there fishing in the ocean, getting high for whatever. We want to be out there fishing for souls, because we don't want to see you suffer. And I want to know that I did okay. I want God to be proud of me. I want Him to say, look at all the souls that were saved because of you. But if I was to have the knowledge that I did, and know the things that I see, and the things that I know sometimes I feel like I know more than I should, but with that wisdom, even at a young age, it comes with sharing to help others. Because if you're out here hoarding knowledge and wisdom and to yourself, then are you really for anybody but yourself? You gotta give it all to God. So we can confidently say, The Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me? And that's Hebrews 13:6. And that means that even if people think you're stupid and they ridicule you, you lose friends, you lose family, you're outcasted, it still means that in the end, you're going to get the light that you deserve, that you earned, and the peace. And that whatever man tries to do from you, just know that very soon your reward will be so much greater than whatever pain that this world can put you through. I hope this made sense to somebody. I hope this stuck to somebody. I'm going to be making more videos, and this time's very short, you know? You gotta think about these things. You gotta dig deeper. You need to be in silence. You need to put the phones down. Now I sound like an old parent. You're on that phone too much. But here's the thing. If you've got a screen in your face 24/7 with whatever it's doing to you, how are you going to listen? How are you going to hear anything? How are you going to go out in nature and meditate and pray when all you can see is a screen and text messages and videos? I don't even know if people realize how trapped we are, but that there's a way out. And we don't have to be trapped, but we're holding ourselves in bondage because we won't release those demons. And once you do release them, they're going to be angry that you chose God and want to come back and fight you more. But you're stronger than that, right? With God, you don't need to fear the enemy. Yet you are letting the darkness take over your life from living really happily with peace and knowledge. You could have knowledge of the universe, sure, if you do dark magic, whatever rituals, but it comes at a price. It does come at a price. Or would you rather have the knowledge and clarity and understanding of heavenly and spiritual things and things that some humans don't understand, that you can feed to actually get souls saved, help save souls? What do you want to be doing in these last times when this world is hurting so much? When you're hurting so much, when you've lost so much, when you're so addicted, when you want to just cry, when you want to end it? There is a way out. There is a way out. Think about that. Love you guys. Bye.